Hey everyone, Fire Princess here. Welcome back to Ye Old Royal Kingdom Challenge with The Sims 3. If you don't watch my Sims 2 videos, I just wanted to give you an update for why I've been gone. Just really busy with work and also going through a loss right now, so had to slow down videos and release schedule and that kind of thing, but I am back in a more consistent way. There will not be weekly videos, but there will be one Sims 2 video a month and one Sims 3 video a month. So every month there will be something. If I have time, I'll post more than that, but it's just kind of gonna depend on schedule and emotional health and that kind of thing. So bear with me, but I do want to release some things and be kind of back more in the community. Real quick, I wanted to mention I did set up a sub-hobby randomizer for The Sims 3. I also made one for Sims 2. I will link both of them below. They're just Excel documents, so it's not like a program or anything. I'm not that much of a coder, but at least in Excel I have a randomizer, so it makes choosing sub-hobbies really easy. And for Sims 3, it makes rolling for one true hobbies easy as well. So if you did use my document that was just kind of a list of one true hobbies and the sub-hobbies below them, you won't be able to access that anymore because I deleted them. So if you want to have access to that kind of thing again, you'll need the randomizer. I also wanted to show you guys real fast, I have a new spreadsheet for Praven, which is for documenting all of the information. You can see there's a play order on here, and it's got a lot of cool information like the marital statistics of our Sims, the age percentages, the gender percentages, so just a bunch of cool information. And there's even a supernatural database here, and you can see off to the side there is a pie chart, so we can see just percentages of our supernaturals as well. This is made by Cupcakey, and I will link to her Tumblr below. She made this awesome document spreadsheet and shared it with the internet, so I appreciate her for allowing others to use that because I'm definitely making use of it for Praven. It'll make tracking things a little bit easier, and it's just kind of fun to see percentages and see kind of an overall neighborhood information for Praven. Alright, enough of me talking and promoting things. Let's get into the game and the challenge. We are playing the Baroque family today. Here are the lovely Baroques. It's still a little bit early in the fall, so it's a little dark out. It should brighten up a bit once the more we're here. I only just switched to them, so I'm gonna have to do some need management stuff. It looks like Joan just went to the bathroom, so let's change her diaper real fast. We're gonna make Skip do it because Brandi is asleep. One thing you're gonna notice immediately is this awesome medieval UI that was made pretty recently for The Sims 3. I will link that below as well because this is super cool. Even the cursor and everything is just like this little like person here when you're on a sim. Oh, I love it. A lot of detail went into it, and I super appreciate the creator for making what they did because it fits in perfectly with the Praven neighborhood. Apparently Brandi got suspended and we have to go to City Hall to lift the daycare suspension. My guess is she has been ignoring her duties while I've been away from the household, so I guess we will go and do that today. Whoops. As a reminder, since it has been a little while, we'll just look at our little family tree here. How do I get to that? Oh, I've got Sims 2 on the brain. Okay, so we have Skip and Brandi, obviously married, and they have one child, Joan. So they have not had their boys yet, but last round that we played them, Brandi was wanting a child. Skip wasn't, but Brandi was. So we have Risky Woohoo, so anytime they do try, it will be a chance for having more kids. And I love that he's doing this because I installed a mod that allows Sims to relax in chairs so that they can actually sit and have conversations together, which is gonna be great to have because I feel like Sims 3 Sims don't just sit and talk ever. Anyway, we're gonna have Skip helping Joan to walk because they both had the want to help Joan last time that we played them. So I'm gonna go based off of that. Normally we would wait till they had the want to do it, but since I wrote down that they had this want before we left the household, we're gonna just we're gonna continue off that assumption that they still want to, they just don't have the want right there. I know we can save the dreams and opportunities stuff with Master Controller, I think, with the whole NRAS mods, but with our hood the way it is, I don't want the save file to be too huge and a pain. And I think retaining wants and that sort of thing will kind of slow the game down a bit. So I'm gonna just stick with just taking notes on the important wants and just remembering that they have them for when we get back to around to them. While he shows Joan how to walk though, it is time for us to roll the random occurrence scenario. It's a worldwide random occurrence scenario, so it's not just per household. It's only rolled every 4th household, and it affects the whole like town of Praven. So let's get going with that. There are 30 different categories in the worldwide random occurrence scenario. So let's go ahead and roll that. We got 18. What is 18? Ransom. The stronghold is taken. D6 wealthy males, merchant or noble, are held hostage. Their families must pay 10,000 to rescue each one. Yeomen and peasants may be taxed to make up a quarter of the required sum. I feel like that's just like we just got that. Wasn't that the last roll that we had? Like that was the whole Skip and Arnold Montel went around and kidnapped a bunch of Sims. And I normally don't do this, but I think we're gonna re-roll because that was literally our last random occurrence scenario roll, and I don't want to do it twice in a row because we have 30 options of like cool things to do, and we just did that one. In the interest of not doing the exact same thing, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. 10. Okay, let's see what 10 is. Flood. All buildings within 5x5 lot size from water or on lots containing ponds are flooded. Teens and older save 6 items each from affected homes and businesses. All other objects on ground level are lost. Wall floor coverings must be replaced. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure Praven is like a totally like island type, or not island, but it's like got a river running through it, and then this lake over here. Well, there's kind of like a lake there, but then they have this bigger lake. Where is it? Not here. All of these buildings are surrounded by water. Like this is the main like central part of Praven. And then here's of course the shipping docks and everything. So holy cow, that is gonna be a lot of houses affected by this flooding. I'm gonna just kind of peek around and see what buildings are gonna be affected by this, and then we'll come back. Surprisingly, we're not going to have a lot of buildings affected. This is a 10 by 10 plot of land because I wanted to see just kind of what the distance would be. It doesn't look like it goes nearly as far in as I was expecting it to. Okay, all of the places affected are the Praven staging post, kind of that front end of that. The back part of the criminal warehouse is going to be pretty flooded. Kaylin Lagerick's back part of her house, so just this little section, which I think was just a bathroom, so that's going to be flooded. A pretty large chunk of the landfill, so this is just kind of the junkyard area. The entire Lukehaven ferry will be flooded, so I almost think I want to just delete the transport section of that area. Being able to travel to Lukehaven via ferry is just going to be down for the next 4 rounds until we can roll another random occurrence scenario, and the only way people are going to have access to Lukehaven is through this bridge. And it kind of fits with this town because a lot of times the lore mentions how, you know, you can see all these houses are broken down and beat up, and it's usually destroyed, and the bridge is actually usually destroyed too, so it kind of fits pretty well with the lore that the ferry is destroyed and no longer accessible for travel. The last area affected would be the stable section of the King's Inn in Malmsburg. That's pretty much the only bit of the inn that's close enough to the water to be destroyed, so any of those stables will be destroyed, so horses won't be able to be tied up at the King's Inn anymore. It'll take me a little bit to go through and adjust those buildings, but I'll make sure to go do those so we get to see the damage that happened on those. But look who is about to learn to walk, Joan. She was actually really close when we first started, so I think she's definitely about to learn. Look at that, have a child. I knew Brandi would roll that once again. Her lifetime wish is to be surrounded by family, so it was only a matter of time before she rolled that. There we go. All right, Joan learned how to walk. Go, Joan. We might as well get a woohoo in here. Okay, we don't want try for baby because I only do try for baby if they both want to try for a baby, but they don't, so we'll just do risky woohoo. Holy crap, I was just looking to see how much the daycare penalty class would be, and it's 1,000 simoleons. That is so much money. I mean, they have some to use, but geez, this is expensive. I've never had this happen before where you get suspended from the daycare job. What? Have you guys had this happen before? Brandi Broke just finished her penalty class at City Hall and can once again resume her daycare business. Man, that's so weird. I don't know what she did. She's nauseous. Our risky woohoo was successful. These two are all over each other right now. I love it. This is all they've been doing all afternoon. Skip is so late to work. He was supposed to be there at 2100. But I kind of forgot that with the Luke Haven ferry down, as well as the Praven staging post ferry down, because there was a ferry at that one too, I didn't even realize till I was going through and causing flood damage to buildings. Yeah, so he has 2 ferries down that would have made it a lot quicker to get to work. And of course they don't have a horse or anything. Holy cow, Skip is finally making it into work. This is the warehouse, by the way, so let's see the before and after pictures of the flood damage. You can see there wasn't like a lot of stuff in the warehouse, luckily. It was just a lot of boxes, but all those boxes are non-existent now. Criminals are gonna have to steal some more things to make up for all those lost goods. It's happening! She's pregnant! Yes! Let me update that outfit there. Here we go. At least it's more medieval of a color, I guess. With the tannish white. We're gonna take care of little Joan. So last time we played with the Brokes, Brandi wanted to teach Joan how to talk. So we are gonna work on that. Oh my gosh, Kaylin and Octavian. Kaylin, you need to move on from Octavian. He doesn't help you with any of those quadruplets. Oh boy, we are not close to learning how to talk at all. Skip just got the 3-year anniversary bonus for working at the criminal lot for so long, and it was 3,000 simoleons. Whoa. I want to see if there's a way to mod that out, because you'll notice he only made $33 today because he only makes 8 an hour with the mod that I have to try and keep just numbers down and everything. But if he's going to be getting bonuses for 3,000 simoleons, we need to cut that down a little bit. With the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom challenge in Sims 3, the way that the Sims change their class, like from peasant to merchant, etc., is if they have over a certain amount of money. And I think it's like 50,000 for peasants going into merchants, so it's not like they're close or anything. But I also don't want it to be really easy to move between classes, just because making money in Sims 3 is kind of easy, so I'll have to find a way to cut that. If you guys know of a mod that stops those bonuses, please let me know in the comments below, or even if the NRAS has the setting somewhere that I haven't seen, I would love to hear about it, because I need to fix that. Oh my goodness, this little turd. She's making a mess of the house. Look at this. Oh my god. And these two are just flirting. They're like, all right, whatever. Destroy the house. It's fine. We're two in love. Oh, her hygiene is trashed from that too. Oh my gosh. Skip's hoping for another girl. That's so sweet. Brandi's one true hobby is tinkering, and she used to go over to Olde's house to play with his train set, because that's what she's into, is the train set and tinkering around with that. But he has passed away, so she can't really go over and use that anymore, because she's not like, I don't know, she feels awkward going over there, I guess, to just play with their train set when they don't have someone who uses it anymore over there, I guess. But we're gonna put her own down because we got that hefty bonus with Skip, if I can find it. Here we are, I found it. So let's put it, this is kind of supposed to be like a farming area, but they haven't farmed any of their own stuff. So we're just gonna put the train set here. And it kind of works anyway, because this is kind of the whole daycare section of their house. A train set would fit with that once she's high enough level to have kids be over too, and not just toddlers. Because I'm assuming kids can use this, hopefully. We're gonna pretend this looks a lot more medieval than it does. Joan is making a mess by the potty. Oh my god, that's so gross. I don't even want to think about what all that is. That's so disgusting. She's almost there. I think Brandi's nurturing trait, and probably family oriented too, has really been helping with how quickly she learns. It looks like it's the family oriented trait that helps. I was also thinking too, hey, she learned how to talk. Okay, so I was also thinking, because of a certain ROS roll we had, where a certain someone is gonna die from the plague, we will see that, I'm sure, in the next few rounds, so don't worry, you'll be caught up on the info if you haven't seen the episodes prior. But one of our Sims is gonna pass away, and there's gonna be, you know, quadruplets left alone. And their father Octavian, okay, I'll just tell you. Kaylin Langerick is the one that got rolled to pass away, because we already know from the past video. I'll put a link for anyone who wants to go back and watch that one. But since she's gonna pass away, she leaves 4 toddlers alone. And oops, and of course Octavian doesn't want anything to do with his children, as we've seen, because he never pays his child support. If Octavian takes any of them, it'll just be one of them. Most likely, I still haven't 100% decided, but it's unlikely that he'll take more than just one. And for the rest, they're gonna end up with Brandi. I think Brandi is a perfect sim to be involved with the orphanage. She's already part of the daycare. She is of the peasant class, and this is all very related to just kind of childcare and that sort of thing that she does with her own career. So I think it'd kind of make a lot of sense for her to take them in. And then we can just keep in mind that the toddlers are up for adoption for any Sims who may want to adopt instead of, oh, she broke the sink. We might have to get Dawn over. So anyone who needs to adopt or wants to adopt can come over and adopt one of those quadruplets for Kaylin Langrick. I was thinking Coral too because she's the midwife, but I think Coral is actually really close to passing on, so she's not really the greatest option. Brandi sent word over to Don Lothario since he is our local repairman, and you can see him running here in the distance. Oh, is Joan crying? Oh no, that's someone else. Who else is crying? Oh. The Dreamers are over in the, let's see, this is Lughaven. They're in the Lughaven Cemetery. They're just chatting it up over here, and it looks like they brought Dirk with them, and poor Dirk is just crying over here because he's probably, I don't know, hungry or needs social, and he's just on the ground while these two talk. Poor Dirk. We're gonna owe 50 simoleons to Don here, so let's, we'll just chat with him a little bit since he is our old friend. Ask about his day. But in the meantime, let's send him 50 simoleons. We're just going to use NRAS for that. I believe we can use Master Controller for a money transfer. I always forget I have to click on Brandi to money transfer, not the person I'm trying to transfer to. Alright, so Don Lothario, there we go. And we're going to give him 50 simoleons. There you go, bud. So he will take that from us, and then I am going to see. I don't think I can like influence him, but I might be able to control him real fast and fix the sink, but that could be just a Sims 2 thing, because I don't think I can control him without switching to his household. Yeah, make active, I think will switch me to his household. So, NRAS, debug maybe? Medieval sink. We're gonna say force repaired. That will probably fix it, right? Aha! And then we'll just pretend that Dawn totally did that and that wasn't me just clicking buttons. Good job, Dawn. You're just the greatest at fixing things. Oh, I think Joan might actually get... Oh, Brandi's like counting her fingers. Yay, there it is. All right, I was hoping. I was like, I think Joan will get potty trained with this one. Joan knows all of her skills. We have everything set up for her, and she only has, I believe, 2 more days left. I turned the aging off because, I don't know, nothing was matching when I was coming back through my rotations and stuff, so I'm just going to keep track of it myself and just do the age ups that way. So that's going to be a little bit different for our rounds, but not really because I'm just keeping track of it instead of having the game. I just think it'll be a little more consistent that way. And I have to keep track of their ages anyway, since it wasn't keeping their ages the same across when I was rotating, so it's fine. Brandi's having a tough pregnancy. Usually they're done vomiting. Oh, we got a little bonus. Skipped it. Okay. Anyway, Brandi's usually done, you know, the Sims are usually done vomiting in their first trimester, but she's like about to pop and she's still vomiting. Poor Brandi. And again, my goodness, Brandi. I think we might get Coral over in the morning just so that we have the midwife to check on her, because this is crazy. Oh man, it's already time. Look, her water broke, it made a mess in the house, and she's deep breathing here. I did send word to Coral already for her to come over just because of how much she was vomiting, so Coral is on her way, or she should be. See if she's meandering over here. Yep, visiting the broke household, but it looks like she's actually bringing Lilith with her, which means she's never gonna make it on time. She's got to go from here with the ferry service down all the way over to here to Lughaven. There's no way that she's making it over here in time. I'm surprised she's bringing, like, why did you bring Lilith with you? You could have run if you didn't bring Lilith with you. Come on. I know, Skip, I know. Let's check on the progress of Coral. Oh boy. Yeah, she's, I mean, she's closer. She crossed the bridge. That's about as much as I can say for Coral. Oh my goodness, we got a baby boy. Yes! He's born with the savvy sculptor and avant-garde traits. Of course, we're gonna name our first male child Dustin, because hello, it's the Brokes. Oh, hi little Dustin. Welcome to the family. We're gonna need to get a new crib for little Skip here. Actually, yeah, we do, because we only have 1 crib in the daycare area. We'll keep him close. Let's just put a crib in their room here. There we go. Set up for Dustin. It looks like Dustin received a mysterious gift from Uncle Riley. Should we keep that gift, do you think, or should we just get rid of it? I'm kind of back and forth with the imaginary friends and what I want to do with them and keep them and that type of thing. We do live outside of the main city of Praven. They're in Luke Haven, so it's not like a supernatural issue within the city if we do turn the imaginary friend. But what do you guys think? We'll just put it to a vote. Should we keep the imaginary friend or just sell it? Look who's finally made her way over here. Off in the distance, Coral, walking with Lilith Pleasant in her arms. Oh my god. Don't you walk by me. You were going to say hello after all that. She's coming over here for some reason. What is this? We have a little rock by our house. We'll have to keep that in mind for someone who likes to collect rocks. Where is she going? Coral, you're just a mess right now. Coo of her children so we can talk about how she just had one. Oh no, it's starting to rain on them. Shoot, this is gonna be a lot quicker of a conversation than I was hoping for. Get to know, and then that's about it. We're not gonna give her a gift or anything because she was not here to help with the birth. But at least she's checking up on Brandi. Oh gosh, these two are back at it again. Flirting and being all over each other. You just had your baby. Let's maybe slow it down a little bit so that, you know, Brandi can actually have some work days in her life. Gosh dang it, what did I just say? Look, they have woohoo now. Goodness gracious, that was all them too. That's what I get for letting them just autonomously chit-chat together. Oh, please don't be pregnant. Brandi needs to get some sort of career going with the daycare. She's still only level 1 and she's been in there forever. And she got suspended somehow. Probably because she was never at work. Oh, nice. It looks like Skip got a promotion. He's a getaway driver, so he'll be driving that carriage away from all of their criminal activities. It is Joan's birthday today, so let's go ahead and grab a cake so that we can actually celebrate her big day. I do have Brandi throwing a party. She sent letters out to invite a bunch of people. We do have a couple Sims here. I think Power Trail actually is coming, maybe? I think she is. That's cute. Or he, I can't remember. But Coral is the only one that's shown up so far, so we're gonna just chat with her. Looks like Coral's running away, so maybe not. But I have Kaylin. You can see Kaylin's running in the distance, Darlene is running, and Darren's running. So a few of her other guests are showing up finally. I do find it really funny that Powertail decided to show up, because I invited the Burbs over, of course, and they brought their dog. Oops, someone's invisible, I think. Because I think Darren's holding a baby, maybe. I did invite Don over, so hopefully we can pay him to fix our sink again, because of course it broke. When we have the cheapest of everything, it makes some problems here. Oh my gosh, John, Brandi, why are you guys flirting? Skip is asleep right there. Oh good, Brandi lost some relationship with that, good. Powertail's just loving the broken sink over there. He's like, alright, let's just play over here. Make a big old mess. Oh, I can't because I have aging off. I can't actually do like a cake age up. I'll have to go around, that's fine. If you guys know of a way to do that, I guess I could turn aging on for a second so I could do that, but I don't know. There's some things on Sims 3, it's like, can't you just let me use the cake because I bought it? Not because you think it's time for them to age up, you know what I'm saying? Alright, well, we'll age Joan up just by herself. Trigger age transition. Due to excellent parenting skills, we can choose a trait for Joan. Oh my god, her outfit. Randomize. Oops, stinky sim. No. Daredevil. Ooh, so she kind of takes after her dad in that sense, because I think he's kind of a daredevil too. Okay, let me fix her outfit, because what is this? Here is the lovely Joan. I gave her like an orange little cap there and some braids, and she did have her hair up when she aged up, so I kept that, and then she's just got this real dirty outfit since she's a peasant. She looks a lot like Brandi. She even has Brandi's eye color. It'll be interesting to see if Dustin gets his looks more from Skip. With Joan now a child, I want to go ahead and roll her one true hobby since we haven't quite done that yet. We're gonna just randomize the one true hobby here. I'm just gonna hit a random thing here so it moves. Okay, music and dance is her one true hobby. We are gonna see what her sub hobby is, so we just do the dash down arrow here. Music and dance, piano. Ooh, so she likes to play the piano. We'll have to figure out a way to get her one. I'm sure we'll be able to afford it. But yeah, that's kind of just a little sneak peek into my little randomizer that I made. So it just makes it kind of easy. The only weird thing is the randomized one true hobby. You have to like change something for it to actually randomize. I'm not really sure how to fix that, so just keep that in mind. Ooh, look who did show up. It looks like Morris is here. Yay! Morris, we want to chat with you. He is a rank above us, so I'm not entirely sure that Joan would be appropriate for him. Since he's the firstborn male heir, he might have to do the equivalent class rank for just like matchups and stuff. But we're definitely going to introduce ourselves to him. Joan is our first peasant too, that I need to figure out how to set her up so that she doesn't go to school. Because with peasant class, they shouldn't be going to school. And I'll see if there's a way I can like set up either a homeschooling way or what. I think I have something like that with the NRAS. They do both want to give Joan a gift, so maybe I will do the piano. Oh, look, they're introducing. Okay, say hi. One thing I might have mentioned in the past, but I'll remind you, it's where a sim who is a genius, who can, they can actually read. Even though she's a peasant class and she normally wouldn't be able to read, I think that's kind of a good exception for our peasants. She would have a bit of an advantage against other peasants because she is a genius, so it kind of helps her in a way. Oh, Darlene's holding Dustin. Thanks, Darlene, for taking care of him. Darren wasn't too impressed with our party. Seems like everyone's getting along for the most part. Morris is still here. Let's have these two play. I'm trying to keep an eye on Brandi and Skip because I'm concerned about where these hand-holding is going. John, he's just staring. Come on, John. Don't be weird. They're just running. It's so cute. I love it. Oh, geez. Here we go again. They're woohooing. It's just woohoo. They didn't do try for a baby, so we have that going for us. Oh! Somehow a plaque is in the way? That's a blessing in disguise. Our party was a modest success. The guests feel good about having attended. So I was searching through the schools and NRAS settings to see what I could do with Joan as far as keeping her home since she's a peasant. I see there's this homeschooled option for City Hall, and I'm gonna try that. Her homework's gonna be total crap, but I should make it so she doesn't get forced to leave towards school or anything, and then I'm not sure, I'll have to look up again because it's been a while since I've downloaded it, but I'll have to look up what exactly she has to do for homework because we can keep her like learning at home as a peasant without having to actually go into school. One thing I want to do with Skip, since he is our criminal around Praven. Charming introduction, sure. Anyway, so he's our criminal, and you know, he happens to dislike Dawn and really not like Nina Caliente. So I'm thinking, and he actually worked out so well because he put on his little cape. He's looking the criminal he is. And I'm thinking he's gonna go break into their house and see if he can take anything. I don't think he'll actually be able to take anything because he's not a klepto, but you know, he's gotta practice those criminal skills, so he's gonna just go break in, see what happens. Hopefully he's not caught. I'm pretty sure they're all home because it's the middle of the night. It's like 1:30 in the morning, but you know. Yeah, Morris is literally standing right there. I don't know what you'll take once you're in here, but we'll figure out something. Maybe you can pick up a book and swipe a book that you can't even read. Or he swipes a book and that's how Joan starts learning how to read off of stolen books from other Sims houses. Ooh. Oh no! He's totally busted. Catherine! Quick, run away! Run out of here! Catherine busted you! Stop breaking into the house. Oh, she's not gonna do anything. She just left? Okay. Well, she might be getting the authorities. Oh, unless I just opened it? I did. Oh, I did. Quick, steal this toy! I can't steal the toy! What else is in here? Oh my gosh, he's even creeping! Oh my god, guys, look. Look at this. Oh! That is hilarious. Open. Here we go. Steal this toy. Yes. We were able to take the toy. This is how he gets things for his children in the daycare. He steals toys from other houses. Okay, quickly. Catherine busted you, so you gotta get out of here, dude. Creep out. Creep out. Come on. Be real quiet. I just love that he creeps. Alright, good job, Skip. Skip made it back, so I'm just gonna open our toy box and put our little stolen toy in it. I think Skip's all jazzed up from being out and about being naughty around Praven because he got home and he's like, alright, let's woohoo. Yep, this is happening. It's still just a woohoo, so it's just a risky woohoo. So there's a chance there's not another child. I just want to space out their kids a little bit because they're only young adults, so I really don't want them to have like millions of children. But Brandi does want to have another child, so I'm not like canceling it. Because, you know, if it happens, it happens. The weather's a bit crappy, but Skip is going to rant about, I was gonna say the supernatural, but his boss is supernatural, so I feel like he may not necessarily know, or he's at least okay with the supernatural. How about politics? Why not? That's what he was angry about before with the peasant uprising. He was a major part of that, so I think politics jives with him pretty well. I don't think you're gonna have much of a crowd with the rain here. Skip, he's gonna be soaked from this. Is he already soaked? Not quite yet. He's getting warm. Apparently his outerwear is really warm from the rain. With all the rain, I wanted originally to have Joan go and play chess. I was gonna have her go visit the Abbey so she could go play. But it's been such bad, like the weather has been so crappy with the rain. I don't want her running out in the rain. So it's fine if Skip does it and goes to protest, but not our little Joan. I'm gonna have her play some piano. We will go ahead and get that for her since Brandi and Skip both wanted to give her a gift. All right, there you go, Joan. The weather's cleared up a bit, and I think what I'm gonna do, because Brandi is going stir crazy from being at home all the time. Skip doesn't work tonight, so he doesn't have to worry about being gone to watch Dustin. So I think what we'll do is Brandi's gonna actually bring Joan over to the Abbey, and they'll just stay the night there since it'll be too late to come back, basically. I'm pretty sure there are like extra beds and stuff at the Abbey. And then that way, Joan either will get to play chess because they have chess there, or she can work on her logic skill through reading a book since she's a genius. While Brandi and Joan are out, Skip decided to invite over Arnold Montel. He is, of course, his boss. By the way, it's raining and poor Brandi and Joan are still trying to run over to the Abbey, so they are positively soaked right now. Whoops. But he wanted to meet up with Arnold because Arnold and he were involved in that whole ransom scheme from last time, the last ROS roll that we had. And Arnold, of course, has collected all of the money. Skip was in charge of guarding all of the kidnapped Sims. He won't get as big of a cut compared to like Arnold because Arnold was actually having to interact with the families and whatnot. But Skip still deserves some sort of money. And they've ultimately decided, which Skip doesn't know this, but Arnold got 40,000 simoleons from all of those ransoms because each family of the 4 Sims kidnapped paid 10,000 simoleons. And Arnold is only going to give poor Skip a 7,000 simoleon cut of that 40,000 that Arnold got. Skip isn't really aware of everything that Arnold got, and he's not like a genius or anything, and he's unlucky, so I feel like he just is unfortunate in his small cut that he gets from Arnold. And of course he's doing this without Brandi here because he doesn't want Brandi to know everything that he does. She knows he's a criminal, but not to the extent of what he's done. Transfer from Arnold Montel to Skip Roke, and it's gonna be 7,000. There we go. Look at that money. Paying off that piano. Here's the Abbey. We've of course seen it already, so I won't do too much of a tour, but I'm just trying to search for a chess table. Well, shoot, it doesn't look like they have a chess table. I'm surprised by that. So instead of playing chess, she's just gonna have to read about some logic here. Logic, here we go. How cute are these two both hanging out, spending a night at the Abbey? I love it. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. So these two just woke up at the Abbey and they're on their way home. They're both pretty hungry. Maybe I'll have them eat before they leave. But the first thing that Brandi wanted when she woke up was to pick up Dustin. Like, she misses her kiddo. She's like, I love Joan here, but I also want to go home and hug Dustin because he's still my little newborn. Oh geez, here they go again. This was totally Brandi initiated. They both want to learn more of their Kama Sutra skills, so I guess I'll let it continue. But we're almost to the end of the round, so I'm kind of nervous because if she ends up pregnant, I'm still kind of fussing with my settings so that we don't lose the pregnancy on the switch around. Our first guest has arrived. It is actually Dustin's birthday today, so we get to have 2 birthdays this round, which will be great. These two are chatting. Okay, I was like, come on, the party just started. Don't go woohoo again. She wants to talk to Joan, so let's actually have her chat with Joan. Joan's just been working on her one true hobby, her sub-hobby there with the piano. She's getting pretty good at it. I think she's like level 4 now. Oh, Kaylin ended up showing up too. Let's chat with Kaylin. Because we don't have for very long with Kaylin, so we need to love on her. And the John Burb has made it. We actually need to chat with John a little bit because we kind of he's a distant friend at this point, and I want to make sure we get back to being closer to friends with him. Oh, look at this. This is the relax mod in action. Everyone's actually sitting and chatting together. It's just what I wanted in Sims 3, was them to actually sit and chat. One thing you might notice is I haven't been inviting Octavian. Granted, I've been having like parties during the day, so it's better that he doesn't come during the day. But on his episode, if you recall, he mind read Brandi, and she totally like busted him as a, well, he didn't mind read her really, but she busted him as a vampire, and he had to use his mind reading skill to basically force her memory and to like make her forget what she saw. And so she hasn't really, like, she doesn't remember what she saw, mostly because she's absent-minded, so I think the mind control would work really well with her. But she is kind of suspicious of him, and she's not really sure why she's having that feeling, but it's kind of like that subconscious, like, I don't really trust this. And so she's been acting on that by just not inviting him to her parties. He hasn't come over, she hasn't seen him while she was out and about, so far she's been able to avoid him. Oh, thanks, Kaylin. Kaylin's so sweet. She was feeding Dustin. We need to take Dustin out. So again, I don't have aging on. Oh my gosh, are they? Oh my god, they're trying for a baby. In the middle of the party, really? Joan, please keep them distracted. Make sure no one goes in to take care of Dustin for a little while. This is gonna be freaking successful, and we're about to switch out of this house. Like, we only have 2 days left in the season, so I don't expect we're gonna be around for this birth. Oh, they're gonna go to the shower for this? Okay. She's never gonna have a job at the daycare. She's like never ever there, especially with 3 days off for the weekend. No, don't put him in this crib. No. Why is this so complicated? Holy cow, that was a pain. Okay, so we have Dustin on the ground. Don't touch him, Brandi. Let's go ahead and get the age up going. Here we go. I'm curious to see how much he looks. Who in the world? Do you hear that? Who? Oh my god, oh, I don't even have words right now. This is the Dreamers in the Brooks bed right now. And I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time that they've done this at someone's house, at someone else's party. These two have a serious kink, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, let's go see what Dustin looks like and pretend we didn't just watch that. Oh, look! He has blonde hair, just like Skip, yes! Oh my gosh, Dustin is gonna look just similar to how he should from The Sims 2. I just gotta fix him real fast. Here is little Dustin. He's of course got the blonde hair like we saw. I just gave him one of the base game hairs. It works pretty well. He's got his mother's eyes, so just like Joan did. And then he's just got a real simple outfit here. I don't have a lot of good like peasant options for the male children, so that's what he gets. Let's have Brandi come and hug him. She wants to pick him up, so we'll pick him up and tickle him or something, but I just love this hug animation. It's so cute. I love it. Every time, it's great. Everyone wants to potty train him. No one has any other desires yet, which I find pretty funny. So everyone else is just kind of chatting. We're not gonna question why Darren is in his underwear. She's thinking about pregnancy. I wonder if she's pregnant. Darlene, excuse you, ma'am. Kaylin's thinking of Darren when she was doing that. I totally agree with you. Oh, Darren's leaving. Alright, bye. You had fun, Darren? Did you? Did you have fun? I wonder why you had fun, Darren. So John is still a distant friend, so let's have her chat with him, actually. I think these are the only ones left, just John Bird. Everyone else has gone home. Haha, yay, there we go. So we just gained him as a friend. Skip, why are you talking about your thievery just openly? Please don't. Oh, and there goes John. All right, well, that wraps up the party there. They're probably gonna do, let's see, we don't have any roles for any skilling besides potty training, so we'll probably just do some potty training and then just normal hangout stuff. But I will see you all in the morning because we are gonna pay some taxes. We've made it to the last day here with the Broke family. They're just gonna do kind of some need management stuff today, nothing too exciting, so I'll play out their last day just solo. We're gonna do the normal NRAS with the money transfer over to King Bartholomew, so we can send our 200 simoleons in taxes that are due every week. There we go. That about wraps up this round. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging with me for the channel. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you next time.